What's up everybody, it's All Sunforged back here before work making a quick map video. Gonna try to fit 45 minutes or so into like a 10-minute time frame. That's about all I have for today. Alright, so let's work on these big islands over here. Gotta put some pine trees, some dead trees, and some hills. Give the land a little bit more textured look to it, you know. Don't want too many areas where there's just nothing in it. And of course, these hills are going to be varied in size, and they're going to be different than the mountains, which are obviously going to be larger. There we go. We got a few of them down so far. I think we'll make this area deeply forested, perhaps. All right. Lay down some trees. What happened to the trees? Oh, I see. My hot button for OBS is a hot button for inkarnate. Oops. It doesn't matter. Alright, so let's lay down some trees here. Make sure they're not too terribly tall. Maybe we could do it this way. So there's like a little lake in there. Yeah, I like that. You can just use these, follow the mountains. You know, it's up to you if you want any type of cities in the wasteland area. I'd suggest gnomes or halflings, perhaps, but it might be too cold, so dwarves will work. I mean, there's tons of mountains, so it makes sense that you can have 3, 4 dwarven clans up here. Maybe they're not even friendly to each other. Who knows? The cold also works really good for necromancy and undead. So you can actually have a necromancer up there forming an army if you want, in order to invade the kingdoms of the living. A lich would work, a Draco lich. Just fill in the trees over here a little bit. We got one tree in the water here. We gotta move that just a bit. There we go. Now we're gonna fill in some of these dead trees. Alright, so, we don't gotta fill in too many of them. The players will get the point. You certainly don't want to put as many of them in as you do for the alive trees. Maybe next session we'll start putting in more bodies of water, more rivers. That's pretty good, pretty decent there. Then we'll just do it on the other side. So this way the alive trees are protected by the mountain. That's why they're still, they're still alive. Maybe you could have a few alive trees up there in the regional map. But this is the world map, so the details aren't supposed to be very minute. And then maybe a little bit up here too. I think I want to shave off this area right here. It works. Now, compared to the other trees, those trees look rather big over here, so we're going to go ahead and make them smaller. So we're going to have to fill in more trees. Alright, so we shrunk most of those trees down. Maybe room for one more hill in here somewhere. Oh, make it a little bit bigger than that, please. There we go. That's pretty decent. Oh, it's too big now for that area. There we go. Looks pretty good so far. Especially since most of our attention is going to be on the continents anyway. We just want it to look, you know, good enough. I wasn't going to put any Dwarven Fortress tokens on here because I want you to decide for yourselves where the places are going to be. But I will, I think, put them in some of the, put them at least one in each of these mountains. And if you don't use it, you could just use it for a dungeon or something like that. Like it was an abandoned ruin or something like that. Just so you have the stamps for when you do want to use them. So let me do that real quick. Alright, there's the first one. I blended it in. And then we'll put the next one. We'll give you one over here on this side too. Alright, there's your second one there in the snow area. I try to blend them in, you know, pretty decently. And then we go ahead and put one in each one of these mountain ranges for you. Alright, so that one's blended in. I was thinking about putting it on the other side, but the elves were probably going to be taking up a lot of that territory. Elves, humans, gnomes, halflings, maybe some goblins. I don't know. It's your campaign. I don't know what races you're going to have. But those are just some suggestions. Alright, so we put one over here in the brownish mountains, and then one here in the regular color stone mountains. We blended them in pretty decently. Matched the color okay. I mean, it's definitely passable. And then what else do I want to do before I have to go? Let's see here. There was a body of water. Where do I want to put it? I want to. Oh yeah, it was up here. All right, so just make a little body of water here. There we go. Now we just gotta move the trees out of the way. All right, so there you go. And the hills kind of help keep this river in check because water flows down, so it's not going to be able to flow back up against the hills. But you could, put a few small lakes or something in here. I might do that later. But yeah, it's about time for me to get going for work already. We made 297 changes in this session. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe. And let your friends know where they could come for a free map. I also have other content as well. My D&D campaign. I give lessons for DMs, for players. Do some fun stuff like D&D raps. And I also play old school computer games as well. So, they're mostly role-playing properties or Dungeons & Dragons type properties. I think we got some Pathfinder Kingmaker coming up and some Icewind Dale, some Baldur's Gate for you. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.